punched our ticket to the NCAA tournament. We haven't been there since 2014. Can you just walk me through the emotions at the selection show when you heard our name called for the first time in quite a while to go to the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I was really proud of the seniors, for them to get this experience. And when I addressed the group afterwards, spoke a lot about the people that have surrounded men's soccer for a really long time: administrators, athletic trainers, strength coaches, people that have made all these sacrifices for such a long period of time. For them to get, the experience of having another run at an NCAA is super exciting. So I was really happy about that.
Yeah, just to add on this, I think that it's a great experience for us. I haven't experienced it as a senior year, so obviously it's great to achieve it. I think we've worked so hard all season, so we believe we belong there, and we want to keep showing what we've got.
Yeah, I think for the younger guys on the team, I think we get this taste of it, and then after we go and win the national championship this year, I think we want to just come back and do it again next year. So I think it's just getting that first taste of it. We want to keep on recreating this experience.
And we're lucky enough to have a home game. We haven't had a home game. We've only had one home game, in school history. Can you just talk about your thoughts about playing in front of what's expected to be a pretty large crowd on Thursday night at Corcoran Field?
Yeah, our boys deserve that. And all season we've been trying to build that crowd and get a bigger crowd at home. And hopefully it's a massive crowd. And hopefully it's a bunch of people that have a great experience and want to come back and continue to support this program. And we're hoping this is going to be the catalyst for us as a program, getting big home crowds and really kicking on as a program.
Yeah, honestly, I just think we deserve it. As I said, we've worked so hard, so we expect this big crowd, and we expect a big game, tough opponent, but we'll give them a good fight.
I think when you're growing up, when you look at big-time soccer games, I think it's always fun to play something under the lights in front of thousands of people, and I think it'll just be fun to complete some childhood dreams for a lot of the boys.
And we're 5-0-5 in our last 10 matches. We haven't lost a game since we played Georgetown at home. Kind of what's players, Jonny, Lotem, what's been going well during that stretch? So we've been able to stay undefeated, knocked off some top 25 teams along the way, and captured our first Big East championship.
I think beginning of the season, it's hard to get everyone together. Obviously, you have a group of guys that just come in, they're 18 years old, they're coming out of high school. So it's hard to get them adjusted to our standards and the culture of the program. So the results were good in the beginning, but we allowed some goals that we usually don't allow. And then at the end, after we've been together for a couple of weeks, you can see the progress and how we defended well and we barely allowed goals. So I think that's the consequences of the 5-0-5, as you said, this stretch.
Yeah, I think just echo that. I think defensively we've been top tier the past 10 games after that Georgetown match, and we've eliminated kind of those mistakes that have just kind of going to beat ourselves, and we haven't beaten ourselves at all, and then we've been able to go and make teams make mistakes and go and capitalize on those, and so it's been big time. Yeah.
John, you've probably watched a little more film than the guys at this point. Can you talk about our opponent, Kentucky, and what you've seen from them, and what we need to do to prepare against them?
Yeah, really good side, super athletic side, tough to play against. It's going to be a battle out there. They're not too dissimilar to us in terms of their approach to it. I like the group. They've got some real athleticism. We're going to have to match them. We're going to have to win individual battles, and we're going to have to be very good on set plays as well. So we're going to have to do a good job of being us. Definitely going to be a really close game. I could see that for sure. We worked on defending them yesterday. We've done a really good job this season of trying to frustrate teams and upset teams, and we've pressed well. So we're hoping to do that. And then we've changed a little bit on the offensive side to hopefully get in a bit more of a rhythm in terms of passing the ball. And hopefully we can execute that tomorrow.
And then, John, you've been in postseason play before, coaching NCAA tournaments. Just walk us through your approach. Is it similar to normal game days? You do anything differently for postseason play? Just how do you prepare the team for Thursday's match?
Yeah, the routine will be the same for us. We're very consistent in terms of how we go about things, and I think that leads to consistent performances, which you've seen over the last 10 games from us. thought we let ourselves down a little bit in the semi-final against Providence, and I was really excited to see the response of the guys against Georgetown, to have a big game mentality and for us to go out there and be ourselves and not play the occasion. And now that we've overcome the Providence game and we've proven it against Georgetown, that's the recipe right there for success in the postseason. And I'm hoping from a psychological standpoint we can reproduce that.
And last question, just as you're continuing to do game preps for the match, just Xavier wins the game if they do what? Like, what are some of the keys to the game?
I think we have to win the set play battle. I think we have to do that. And I think we have to win 1v1 battles across the back four. They're dynamic up there. I think if we do those two things well, over the last 10 games, we've found a way to score goals and create chances and make things happen. But we got to make sure we're really solid and we're getting that clean sheet, which we've been able to do in the last 3 games.
Thank you.